What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to show you an easy way to chop up some samples. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go right here. We're not even going to pay attention to the beginning. We're just going to start right there at the kick. And what we're going to do, we're going to chop on the kick and snare. And usually they'll give us a 4/4 sample chops. And all we're going to do is you can go to the rhythm or you can count. I like to count just so I can stay in rhythm, but it's going to be 1 and 2. So if I play the beat or the sample, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And basically all we're going to do is at each whole number, we're going to make a chop. So it's going to go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that right there is going to give us a 4/4 sample chop. And at each end of the chop, it's going to be a bar. So you're going to have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's going to be a bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it's a bar. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue with the next 2 bars, and we'll start at the 3. So it's going to go, just so you can see it one more time, it's going to go 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4
It's driving me
and 1
crazy.
and 2 and 3 and 4.
Things you do.
Okay, and we're going to continue to do that all across the sample until the banks are full. And what that's going to allow us to do is just going to give us more chops to work with so we can come up with a unique sample pattern, jump pattern with our chops. And at the end of it, it should look like this. You just have a bunch of chops laid out and it's going to go all the way to the last bank. So once you have that done, you can go ahead and make your jump program, hit shift, convert, do it. Okay. All right, now since we have it chopped it up 4/4, if you look at your jump pads, you're already going to know that these are all kicks, snares, kick, and snare. And I'm just saying this because it's going to make it easy for you to find a jump pattern when you're switching between the pads, because you can already have it in your mind that you're going to use a kick, you're going to use a snare, you're going to use a kick, you're going to use a snare. All right, so I like these chops right here, right? The 1, 2. But I don't like this 3 and 4. Okay, so now all I need to do is to find another 1 and 2. I need to find another kick and snare. So what I did is I went to pad bank D and I used this one, this kick, along with this snare. And the way it's going to sound all together is like this. And that's the way it's going to sound all together. I know it may be a little awkward for some people to switch between the banks, but you could always just draw it out in the sequencer. However you get it done, that's up to you. I play it out. You don't have to. Also, another thing you may have noticed is that I switched it up on the last 4 measures of the bar, of the 4th bar. That's just because I like to give it a little ending. So when it comes back around, you can tell that it ends and it begins. So I took the 1 and 2 from this one and I put it together with this 1 and 2. Just to give it a nice little ending, and it has that drum feel, you know. So I like that right there. And that's how I come up with my jump pattern. Now, another thing you may want to know is now you have all your chops and you want to lay it down in a sequencer. Now you need your BPM. I already made a video for this, but I'll go ahead and show you guys again. So the first thing you're probably going to want to do is hit menu, go into your settings, hit general, and then change tap tempo to 4 taps. You don't have to, personal preference, but I would. And that's the way I'm going to do it in this video. So I'll just take my first 2 chops. You can take the whole pattern, but since I have them laid across the pad, I'm not going to do that. It's going to make it easier for me to hit tap tempo. Because what you're going to do is you're going to hit, every time you hit your chop, you're going to hit tap tempo. And it's going to give you your, and it's going to give you a good BPM to work with. So I'm just going to play it, right? I'm going to play it in rhythm, how I would when I'm recording my sample chops. But each time I hit my sample chop, I'm going to hit tap tempo. And it's going to go like this. Okay, so it's 86:21. I mean, I already know that it's 86 because I made the beat, so I'm just going to go ahead and round it down. You can round it up, round it down. It may not be 100% accurate, but at least it gives you a number to work with. And that's pretty much it right there. If you guys want to do a part 2, we could finish the beat. Let me know in the comments and give me more ideas, and I'll try to make more videos.